All right, this is related to emotions, motivation, and learning. Learning is a pleasurable act. It is a natural human condition. So why aren't students always motivated to learn? Well, let's look at some emotional influences. First of all, fear and its cousin, stress and anxiety, is one of 6 basic emotions. Now, we think and we emote with the same brain. So it is natural that our emotions are related to learning, especially fear. Fear, we have that fight or flight reflex, where in conditions of perceived threat, and if you have a learning disability, failing is a perceived threat, blood becomes shunted from the brain to be able to fight or flight. Now, fear and stress promotes this fight or flight reflex in the body, which is not good for learning for higher level cognitive functionings. Some children, especially those who come from lower socioeconomic status, poverty especially, are dealing with stress every day. So it's not that they're less capable cognitively, they aren't as smart or capable, it's just that there are environmental factors that make learning much more difficult for students living in poverty. The same brain that learns emotes important concept. Students with learning disabilities are dealing with fear and its cousin stress every day. Fear there is protecting the emotional unit that they're going to be made to look stupid. Fear affects both perception and attention. When we are under stress, we perceive things related to that and we are less able to attend to cognitive functioning. Fear and stress also affects memory. We become hypersensitive to certain things and less able to remember other things. Stress affects the cognitive functioning. We are less able to perform higher level thoughts. And again, blood becomes shunted away from the frontal cortex during moments of stress, the fight or flight. As well, emotions, we emote with the same brain that we learn with. Contiguity, things that are paired together, things that are wired together. When students pair reading with a stressful or negative event, or learning with a stressful and negative event, that becomes associated with it. So if school and learning is always associated with failure, with boredom, with frustration, how can we expect this natural human inclination to learn and to want to learn? Think about this. In my life, I am highly motivated to think about the conditions that go along with that. In my life, I am not highly motivated to think about that as well. Emotion, motivation, learning.